What is going on, guys? Z Flow here, and today we're going to be talking about all the mini Easter eggs you can find in Liberty Falls on the new Black Ops 6 Zombies. So let's just get right to it. First thing we want to do is this vending machine from the starting area. If you go down here, every round you can pull out usually something pretty cool. Sometimes it can give you like a ray gun, other times perks. It's totally random. Sometimes it'll just give you a snack which you cannot eat. It'll drop just bags of chips and other things that you can't even interact with. But it's a cool little thing. You can get one every round. You can't just knife it. You have to duck a little bit and kind of hit this second row. But just a small little Easter egg can get you some cool stuff. Mostly salvage and small things, but you can get other items as well. Alright guys, next thing we're going to talk about is how to build the wonder weapon, the Thrustdyne or Thrustin. First thing you want to do, early round, probably like within the first round or two, pull out your knife and head up here to the motel room door. It's going to pop open a bunch of zombies. It's a pain in the butt to do if it's a higher round, so keep that in mind. That's why you should do it on the early rounds, just to get that out of the way. And it's going to be this. You do need some parts, so let's go over what parts we need and where to find them. Alright guys, the next thing we're going to need is the water sprinkler head. Right there, if you just interact with that, it's right here on the other side of Speed Cola. And you basically just walk up to it and interact, and it will give you the water valve. After you get the water nozzle, what you're going to do is make your way to the bowling alley over here. You're going to bust open the valve, place the water, and you're going to turn it on. And when you do this, you can kind of turn away as long as you hold down your interact button. The problem is you can't wait for a zombie to be a crawler. You can't wait for the live zombie and kite him, because they will just spawn guys on you. As you can see, that little gauge on the left will show you how far in progress you are. So one thing you can do is there is a gobble gum. It's epic, called the Idle Eyes, and it'll basically make it to where they ignore you and stand idle. Use that, finish it off. Once the gauge is finished, it's going to pop out. You're going to put that. You're going to take that off the ground, and we will do the next step, which we will make our way up here. And there's going to be a special zombie that does not try to attack you when he spawns. He'll come out of one of these graves, and he'll kind of just walk in whatever direction. Basically, it's going to be a gardener, or whatever his name is. And he's going to drop a tool shed key. That's what our next step is here. So there he is, as you can see. Dressed a little different. His name is the groundskeeper, and he does not chase you. He's going to drop the tool shed key. We're going to take the tool shed key down to this tool shed straight ahead. Kill this guy. And it's not going to give you an open button. You're just going to interact, grab the handbrake, and now as you can see up top, we are 2/3 done with the jet gun. So we just have one more step now. We need a mangler or a mangler cannon, but we're just going to wait for the mangler because it's easy. He's going to go ahead and shoot down the door of this electronic superstore. We just need him to spawn in. So what we're going to do now is stand in front of the door, let him shoot his cannon, and then get out of the way. He's going to knock it down. We can now dig up some of these piles until we find a bundle of electrical wires. Now that we have all three of the parts, what we're going to do is make our way down to that hotel room that we had earlier up there and craft the Thrustdyne, whatever it is. and it's a very crowded area in here. There's only one way in and out, so just be careful. That is how you get the wonder weapon. Next Easter egg I want to show you is there are 3 of these cars, these black striped cars, or I'm sorry, these yellow striped or black cars on the map. One of them is going to contain Mr. Peaky, which is the bunny when you run out of spins on the mystery box. There's 3 locations on the map. He is in one of them. One of them will drop a reward if it is blown up by a Mangler's cannon. So one location right here. He's not in here. Next location is this one. He is not in here. And because he was not in the other 2, I'm assuming he's in here. Yes, he is, a little blue bunny. So what we do, blow it up with a Mangler's cannon, and it will drop loot. I've seen people get wonder weapons from this. You can get like a ray gun, you can get a ton of other stuff. But just a cool little Easter egg to throw in there for sure. For the next Easter egg, you're going to need 3 Semtex. You can get them at any crafting table if you can't pick it up. You're able to equip 3, but you do need 3. With the 3 Semtex that you can get at any crafting table, you're going to throw all 3 in this red pool, all at the same time. It's over here. Just get it through the cage, and you're going to see a little red ball, well, a big red ball, and it's just going to drop a ton of salvage. Apparently a couple vermin, but a ton of salvage. And some plates and just some lethals and whatnot. So another cool little Easter egg there. Another small Easter egg I just want to show you guys. If you walk up to any perk machine for the first time, if you just lay down in front of it, you'll get an extra $100. Another Easter egg, guys, is these little crystals. If you didn't know already, they drop things and they respawn, about a few of them per round. So if you want to use them all up inside the Bag-a-Punch room, they will respawn for you. Every round, they usually just drop salvage and some lethals. Just something you should know in case you didn't. Alright guys, the last Easter egg I'm going to show you on this video is going to be how to get into the vault. There are 3 things you need. It's going to be this number right here. The next set of numbers is going to be right here. If you break this glass, apparently the next one too. And the last set of numbers is going to be right here. Now with those 3 sets of numbers, what you're going to do is try to enter the code. It's between 1 to 6 or 59. Figuring out what order, that is completely random. But we are going to try this one. I recommend writing them down just so you don't forget. Because if it doesn't work on the first one, what it does is it's going to turn red and not open for you. Like that. And the vault will be on a cooldown, so you get unlimited attempts, but it doesn't allow you to do more than 1, I believe, per round. And now that the vault is open, you can enter it as many times as you want. What you need is a loot key up there on the top left. You find them just when you kill bosses, kill groups of zombies. You can kind of find them. It's any rarity as well. First thing you get right there, that purple thing on the ground, was 500 points. And then you can open up these safety deposit boxes with the key. And it will give you, you know, stuff like kill streaks, weapons, some money, some lethals, monkeys, other stuff like that, ether tools. However, you can only carry 1 key at a time, and you can only open up 1 lockbox per key. So after you're done, you basically are going to go out. Every time you collect a new loot key, you can go back in and go in as many times as you want once you unlock it in that game. As you can see, it's on cooldown, so you will have to wait, but you don't have to re-enter the combo. That's everything, guys. Thank you for watching. For more mini Easter eggs, I'm going to be dropping a couple more videos as well as a Terminus video. But I appreciate you guys watching. If you learned anything, Feel free to drop a like, subscribe if you'd like as well. Leave in the comments anything I might have missed out, and I'll try to get to it if I can. Thank you so much.